I'm going to do the melodic minor on A. Okay, I just want to write it out again because the spacing was bad. Okay, so there's A minor, and it's got no sharps and flats. Okay, so in the melodic version of the scale, you have to raise the 6th note and the 7th note ascending. Now, when you descend, you've got to restore them again to what they were in the natural minor. Okay, so let me just repeat that. So instead of just raising the 7th in a harmonic minor going up and raising the 7th in a harmonic minor going down, which is the same, right? It's the same thing. You've raised the 7th. In a melodic minor, you've got one way up and a different way down. Okay. So the ascending version of this minor scale is a certain way, and then the descending version is a different way. Okay. So on the way up, you raise the 6th note, okay, and you raise the 7th note. Okay. On the way down, you restore them. In other words, whatever you did on the way up, you just basically cancel them again. Okay. So the way to check that you've got the descending version of the scale right is you just say what's the relative what's the key signature? The key signature, relative key signature would be C, right? Yeah. So if you're going A to A in C major, then you've got the descending right. So basically the descending is that note to that note in the relative major. Okay, wait, any questions?
I'm a little bit lost, sir.
Okay.
Oh wait, the relative major of A minor. Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I may be confusing you, but okay, so there are different ways of looking at it, okay? So the one way of looking at it is you do the ascending, you raise the 6th and the 7th. That's the easy part, right? Now when you're coming down, you basically just restore them. You take them away.
Yeah.
But according to the natural minor, so according to the key signature that you got. Okay. So in other words, you raise them. In this case, you raise them and you naturalize them. Okay.
So if let's say the 6th note was a flat, all right, and then you had to raise it along with the 7th note, that 6th note would become a natural, right?
Correct.
So when you restored it, it would become a flat again, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, all right.
Correct. That's why I say restore, because all you're doing is you're putting it
it's
back.
Not naturalizing. Yeah. It's reverting to the original.
That's it. Very good. It's reverting to the original. Okay.
Right.
So you just reverted to the originals, but there's no raising of the 7th or anything. You're just reverting to what they call is the natural minor. So I just want to show you something. This could be labeled 3 different ways, the descending. You can label it as A to A in C major, which is the relative major, right, of A minor, which is also called the Aeolian mode. You're going to learn about modes at the end of grade 11, right? So Seb, didn't you do modes in rock school?
I did modes in my own time.
Okay, cool. So this is the Aeolian mode, which is the 6th mode of C major. So if you go C, D, E, F, G, A, that's the 6th mode of C major. Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to confuse you, so don't worry about that. But I'm just showing you the alternatives. So the alternatives are that you're going from A to A in the relative major, which is also called the Aeolian mode. And then this is also basically what they call a natural minor. There's no raised 7, there's no nothing. From that A to that A, or that A to that A, it's the natural minor. So that's what the descending version of this scale can be called, or how it can be viewed. So if you want to double check that you've got the descending right, you can always go to one of those labels, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
cool.
to double check.
Let's try one in a different key. Guys, I am recording, so okay, cool. Okay, guys, watch this. So let's do D melodic minor. Okay. Okay. So remember, oh no. Just hang on. Board is wet. Okay. Oh, whatever. Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake, now the pen is wet.
So this board has a mind of its own.
Yeah, this board has a mind of its own. You're totally right. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, wait. Where's my other marker? Okay. Okay, all right. So, guys, so if you look at your key line, how many sharps and flats does D minor have?
Where's my key line?
I lost my book. Find it.
You lost your book.
Well, we used it. When did we use it?
Does anybody have the
Yesterday.
I have the key line.
Okay. How many sharps and flats does D minor have?
D minor has one sharp. I mean one flat. One flat.
Okay, has one flat. So
And it
that
is
flat is second function of the rhyme?
E, I think. Wait, no. Second function of the rhyme. Yeah, it's B.
Okay, B flat, okay? So remember, you're going backwards. Bread eats and down goes cat's fat. Or battle ends and down goes Charles's father. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm putting this flat in here. Guys, I just want to show you something. You don't necessarily need this flat, right? If you've got that flat. Why is that?
Because you're going to raise that one soon enough.
No. What I mean is I put a flat in here, and I don't really have to put a flat in there, because this note automatically becomes B flat.
Yeah, but
because theoretically we're kind of in a bar.
Yeah,
okay.
Theoretically. But aren't you going to raise? But you're going to raise that note soon enough. So.
No, correct.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do for now, and what I want you to do with these scales for now, if you get ascending and descending, is fill them all in.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want you to do that rule with the bar. Let's for our purposes say that we're not in a bar. Okay. We don't know where the bar lines are.
We're just in manuscript.
Cool. Now what you're going to do is you're going to raise the 6th note and the 7th note on the way up. So that's why you always do theory in pencil. So with your eraser, you take out the B flat, you put in a B natural, right? Okay. Then you raise the 7th note, right? So now you have your raised 7th like you do in the harmonic, but you've got both 6th and 7th. Now on the way back, you just restore them. So you say, well, over here, there's a sharp, but there wasn't a sharp there before. Over here, there is a natural, but there wasn't a natural before. Bang. Okay. Now, you can double check it. You can say the relative major of D minor is F major. F major has one flat. So you can say, does it go D to D in F major? And it does. If you go from F major, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, and you keep going, E, F, that's F major. Can you see?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so it's just a way of checking.
Including the flat. Yes, because it has one flat.
Including the flat, because F major is one flat.
Mm.
But F major certainly, and F major also has that C natural in there, C.
Mm. It would just be a regular C, but yeah.
A regular C in F major, but you know what I mean. So the only reason now you've done that is to clarify. So you don't want to leave anything out here. You want to clarify. You were right before, actually, because you've got the natural, and you've got the B flat. Do you want to clarify that these changes have been made? Okay. Okay, cool. So let's move on to the next thing. Not going to use any liquid. Okay, cool. So let's do. Remember, you in grade 3, I think you only have to go up to 4 sharps and flats. So we won't go too far, but let's go. Okay, here's a harder one, I suppose. F, So in the meantime, tell me how many sharps or flats F minor has, because it's a minor scale, eh?
F minor has 4 flats.
Great. Okay, fantastic. So what are those 4 flats? Second function of the rhyme?
B, E, A, and D.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah.
That bread eats. I'm putting this in. Hey, no, I'm not leaving it out. Bread eats and down. Okay, so now it's starting to look a little bit more complicated. Now you're going along. You go to the 6th note. Make sure you count properly. Go to the 6th note. Here, the D flat becomes a D natural. Right. Raise the E flat becomes an E natural. Okay. Right. Now, on the way down, you've just got to restore that or keep it what it was. Do I need to change anything?
No.
No, don't need to change anything because I didn't. To change it would be meaning to not restore it or to not keep it in its restored version, right? And then you can check the relative major of F minor is A flat. So A flat is 4 flats. There they are. Battle, ends, and down. And you could extend this up to A flat to check. And that would be, so you've got F to F in A flat major, which is the Aeolian mode of A flat, A, B, C, D, E, F. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. Do you want to do one more, or are you clear?
I'm clear.
I'm clear too.
Justin, you good?
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing, guys, is that it may start to get a little bit confusing. Now you've got the instructions go like this. Please write a harmonic minor scale. So you've got to go, okay, what's the harmonic minor scale? Ascending, so you've got to make sure you write it ascending and not descending. In the treble clef, so you've got to make sure it's in the treble clef and not in the bass clef. In crotchets, do you understand? It starts going like that. And when you get to metric, they're going to ask you to write your scales in a time signature. Let me quickly show you how that works. So they're going to say to you, please write. Okay, let's just take C major. C major, ascending, in simple quadruple time. Okay, which is a fancy word for 4/4. Okay, and they're going to say, please write it over 2 bars. So then you will go, oh, 4/4. We'll get to those fancy names for time signatures later. Then you're going to go, oh, right, this has got to be over 2 bars. So now you're going to do that. You're going to put a bar line, continue your scale like that. That guys is a simple one. Okay. Sometimes they say write it in like let's say they say 6/8, which is compound duple time. 6/8, but they say please write it in semiquavers with rests. So then you're going to write like this. You're going to do 6/8 like that. And you're going to go like, and let me just think about this 1, 2, 3. Okay. Anyway, I'm just showing you that because that's where it's going. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let me just show you 6/8. 6/8 is 6 quavers. Here's 1, right? Here's 1, 2, and 3 are in here, and 4, 5, 6 over there. Okay. Okay. So I'm just showing you that. I don't want to confuse you, but I'm just showing you that to show you how this progresses and where you'll eventually end up. So guys, I just want to remind you that when you get a question, you want to really be vigilant about every single thing it says. Okay, so you can lose lots of marks if you're not vigilant. You have to be extremely vigilant. Descending, treble clef, with or without time signature, etc., etc. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Guys, let's go to, okay, so let's quickly go and look at what the grade 3 stuff is all about. Let's go to www.mymusictheory.com, and now you're going to click on grade 3. Okay,